to Fushimi Lake Provincial Park, and we called and asked there, and there is no potable water there. And we stopped in Moonbeam on our way to Rene Brunel at the Visitor Center, and that is where we filled up for Rene Brunel Provincial Park, as there is no potable water there either. And so there is also nowhere to fill up in the area of Fushimi Lake Provincial Park, so we are filling up here in Moonbeam, the same spot that we did for Rene Brunel. Then, along the drive somewhere, we are going to stop and grab a couple grocery items, and then we will finish and head to the park. We are now here at the Hearst Visitor Center getting pictures with these really cool animal statues. To Camping with the Girls. For our third park of our 10-day trip, we are at Fushimi Lake Provincial Park for 2 nights. Come with us to explore this beautiful park. This beautiful park is on Fushimi Lake and has 74 sites. Campground A has sites 1 to 47 and is all electric and has 1 rustic cabin. Campground B has sites 48 to 61 and is all electric. There are also sites 51 to 63 that are canoe backcountry sites. There is also 1 trailer dump and fill station, a park store, a boat launch, a fish cleaning station, picnic areas, water rentals, bike rentals, and hunting is available too. There are 2 hiking trails. Achilles Lake Trail is 1 kilometer rated easy and linear. Fire Tower Trail is a 7 kilometer loop rated strenuous. We are Site 60 in Campground B. This is the campground that is brand new as of last year. So our site is brand new and really nice. All the sites in this campground are all gravel. We have our tent set up here as the flies are really bad, and this was the only spot that it could be, as we could not put it near the fire pit. We have a nice area with a nice big space, and again, it's all gravel back here too, and a lovely tree in the middle of the site. But it does not get in our way, so that is awesome. We have our fire pit. Down here we have a little path. These paths connect site to site. We have a couple of our bikes down there. So we also have a path on that side. And then the best part, as you walk down this path, though, you come out to your own little beach area. Right down there is where the day use area is with the designated swimming. So all along here are your campsite's private beaches. It is lovely sand walking in, so it's awesome. And again, if you want to go to the day use beach, you can just walk along the beach to right there. It's 48 to 61 are all new. And on the map and online, it says that there is no playground. But, as you guys can see behind me, there is one. It is at the day use area. We are thinking when they put in all the new sites that they also put in a new playground. And they just have not updated the map, and the bugs are horrible.
There's 1 playground located at the day use area. This playground is brand new and I rate it a 9 out of 10.
There's also a little swing set. There is also at the day use area a little game. There's 1 day use beach, 1 campers beach, but no dog beach. Both of them have beautiful northern sand. This is the day use beach. There are also water rentals over there. It's nice walking in. There's a little dock area where you can get in and out of your kayak and stuff. A beautiful new dock and a ladder going into the water. Also is the playground. There's swings. There's also boat rentals over there. For Northern Day Use Beach, this is amazing, especially because of the dock setup with a ladder and an area for you to get out of your kayak, canoe, and stuff like that. I would have to give this beach a 9 out of 10.
There are 4 toilets throughout the park. There's a 13 interior outfits throughout the park. The outside's very nice. The inside is smelly and not super clean. I rate these a 7 out of 10.
So we've been at the park for a couple hours now, and so we've set up and we just ate some lunch, and now I think me and Sadie are gonna go down and check out the beaches. Right in there along our path to the beach, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is a pretty big bunny. Right there. Here is the Campers Beach. So the Campers Beach definitely does not look as nice going into the water and has lots of reeds close by. So I would have to give this beach probably a 6. The end of the dock at the Campers Beach, it is very shallow and not too nice looking. So that is another reason I would only give it a 6. Also down at the Campers Beach, there is water rentals. Site 43 is a rustic cabin that is electrical, and there are currently occupants on it. It is located right at the Campers Beach.
Some of our toilets also look like this.
There's one comfort station with laundry facilities and showers. It is located by Campground A. Stations are really clean and not smelly. I would have to give them an 8.5 out of 10. So we just sat at the beach for a bit, and instead of having dinner right now because no one's hungry, we are actually going to go for a little bit of a walk and bike ride, and then I think have dinner, possibly. I am currently grating up some cheese because we are going to make some nachos and put them on the barbecue for dinner. Okay, so it is around 10:40 a.m. Me and Sadie kind of slept in a bit, and then we had some breakfast sandwiches, and now we are getting ready. Sadie? We are getting ready to do the Fire Tower Trail here. It's a long trail. It's like difficult to strenuous, so we're in for it today, but we're excited, and then afterwards we'll hop in the lake, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you guys at the trailhead. We are now headed on the Fire Tower Trail. It is 7 kilometers round trip, rated moderate. So this trail online says it is 7 kilometers rated strenuous. The map says it's 9 kilometers rated difficult, but then the actual trailhead says 7 kilometers rated moderate. So they're all different kilometers and all different rated stuff, but I'm gonna go with what the trailhead says. I feel like that can be most accurate. In here we think is the old fire ranger's cabin. There's an old fireplace and everything in there. It's hard to see, but that's what we believe it is. Yeah, right in there. So right at the cabin, the trail kind of goes into 3 parts. One leads to a washroom. It's probably just a interior earth pit, as there are 13 of them here. Then one way goes, we believe, so there's like an old campground or something back in here. I don't know if they're like the backcountry sites, possibly. So you can go look at them later, which I think we're gonna do. And then there's the other way, which takes you up to the fire tower. So the fire tower trail, or like the fire tower, is not too far past where it splits up the trails. And we've now made it. Just at the end, it's like a steep climb, but for like 10 seconds. So it's really not bad. Definitely wouldn't listen to the strenuous or difficult name of the trail. I would listen to the moderate, which is on the trailhead. So we stayed at the top for a couple minutes and we had some chips and lots of water. There it is. Now we are walking back down the trail, and I think we are going to go and look at the campsites. So that way is where you come from at the beginning. You can go to the interior earth pit, that way is the fire tower, and this way is the sites. We are back at the bench. We have now made it back. I would say it's moderate trail, probably around 8K. I'd say like definitely a bit more than 7K. I think we calculated it was about 4 kilometers each way. So, and it is linear. So we're just walking back through campground A now. We didn't drive just because it's not too far to walk. And then I think we're gonna go sit down at the trailer for a few minutes, and then hopefully we'll be going swimming because I'm hot.
The bugs were really bad, but it wasn't really hilly, but the roots, there was like a ton of roots.
And I was filming her and I just tripped over that. That's great. We left our site at 11 a.m. and we are back at our site. Our site's just over there. At 1:20 p.m. So only about 2.5 hours. So it was pretty good. These are a necessity. We are now making some sandwiches for a quick lunch, and then I think we're gonna go down to the beach. We are headed on the Achilles Trail. It is 1 kilometer loop, rated easy. So you go to a certain point and there is a bench with a beautiful view, and they say that most of the time this is where you can see moose out here. Also right by the bench is a really nice dock down on the water with a really nice looking ladder. So it's all new. So it's really cool. So after this trail, Sadie is gonna go swimming, I believe. I don't know if I am. It actually is pretty cool today. Yeah, it's not too warm, which is great because we did do the long hike this morning. But yeah, also online we were reading posts and it said that no one has spotted bloodsuckers, but we seen I want to say about 10 yesterday. Bloodsuckers and leeches. So those kind of freak me out. So there was also a canoe and a paddleboard for rent at the end of that trail, down by the docks and the bench.
Guys, I just caught a fish into this bucket. It doesn't look like he's alive, but he's faking dead. See, you can just see his tail moving. Let's check out Campground Day.
Okay, we are going to play some campfire and trailer, tic-tac-toe. We got this from our old trailer place. All right.
So let's play. I'm going first.
No, I want. Okay, you go.
No. We're done game.
Cats. Okay, let's do it again. Here, can I be trailer sister?
I already get my own.
Okay, I'll go first.
Why did I do that? I don't know what I was doing.
I won.
Oh,
Because I could have won that way, or I could have won that way. So, I won.
trailers won.
Alright, we've got some yummy ribs, rice, and she doesn't like beans, but I have beans, and then ribs and rice. Lily, say hi. Gracie. Okay, so we just got back from a bike ride. Now we're having some cookies and cream.
Real good.
Ice cream. Delicious. And it just randomly started sprinkling rain.
One side is blue and one side is like gray.
Right. The sky, yeah. So we'll have to see if it stops for a fire. We are now going to bed, and it looks like Dilly is ready too. She's all cozied up in her blanket, and she has been sitting here for a couple hours now.
Oh yeah,
Aren't you cute? We will see you guys in the morning, and we're getting up at 6 a.m. because we only have one night at Kettle Lakes, and we want to spend the most of our day there. We also have a little adventure on our way. So we woke up about at 7 a.m. It is Thursday morning. We woke up so early because, yeah, we only have the one night at Kettle Lakes, so we want to get there as soon as possible, and it's about a 4-hour drive. We're also stopping somewhere fun on the way. So, yeah, we got up early. We're just packing up. We're gonna hit the road very soon. And, yeah. So, we'll see you for her park review. So, also out of nowhere, it is only 6 degrees this morning when we woke up. So, it is really cold out. So, hopefully it gets warmer. Otherwise, no swimming.
Yeah, because I don't think I want to swim in this.
Yeah. We are here with the Fushimi Lake Provincial Park Review. So,
It's a great park.
yeah, it's an amazing park. Just like Brene Brunel, they put a lot of time into cleaning it up. There are people whacking empty sites today.
Yep.
You know, it's really well maintained again, and they've also put a lot of money into docks and ladders and stuff going into the water, which most spots don't have, like
ladders.
docks for you to jump off on,
And
with ladders.
And with the kayak or canoe or paddleboard.
Yeah, area that you can put that in, where there's bars underneath, which is really cool. And either side you can get it up on, so nothing tips
And then
and
there's
stuff.
like a bar that you can hold on to take it up.
Yeah. I'd say compared to our last two parks, Brene Brunel and Ivanhoe Lake, their swimming was a bit nicer. You get out a bit far and there's weeds and it's really mucky sand. It's also not as clear water as the other two parks. But there's definitely less bloodsuckers here. We didn't see any today, which is great. We've seen about 10 yesterday though. The bugs are really bad here.
Yes.
They're like the little ones that were at Brene Brunel the first day. They're like, I think they're black flies, but then there's also like these little white flies. Anyway,
and they keep going into my eyeball.
I even know the deer flies and horse flies were really bad, but here in Brene Brunel, it's the black flies and mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are also really bad here. And back home, those are all gone for us right now, pretty much. So, it's yeah. So, yeah, it's a great park here. Definitely like smaller. Like they basically only had the one campground before last year. Because last year I think it's like only 4 sites off on the side of this campground B. That were like original. But then they added in this whole area, which is where we are staying. It used to be day use parking, we believe, as the day use beach is right down there. So yeah, so in the new section, the sites are all gravel. They're really private. They all have paths down to the water. This is literally a beach. It's not the campers' beach. It's not the day use beach. This is the beach that you can go down from your campsite. There's picnic tables and benches all along. We're sitting at a picnic table here. Yep.
Picnic people. And then,
So yeah, it's really great here. But yeah, again, it's definitely smaller.
But
and
sometimes I like
it's
snow.
easy to get around. Like
Which is good
right away when we
sometimes.
got here, you know the area. Like there's the one converse station. The campgrounds are really easy to get around. You know, they're all loops, they're not spread apart.
Yeah.
But they're on 2 different ends of the campground, which is really nice. There's only 2 trails, which sometimes is good. You want a laid back weekend? Come here. I mean, it's a great spot to swim and paddle in the water. Yeah, jump off the docks and stuff, and it has a really nice boat launch. One thing, we don't really fish, but this park is known for its fishing.
Yeah,
definitely. We were looking up videos just to see before we came here and did our review. There were only videos of people fishing. So
Yeah.
the playground, that's brand new. You know,
which
all
I
the
love.
picnic tables, benches.
And
Again, the docks and ladders, like it's all new. So it's great.
something that I do like about the park, it's not actually on the playground, but it has this pole, and then there's a ball attached to a string, and you can keep batting it with somebody, and it's really fun. I really like it.
And we showed a clip to you guys earlier in this video.
It's really fun.
Yeah, it's great here, but I think like the other parks, you know, it kind of balances it out with stuff that we don't like as much as like Ivanhoe and Renee Brunel. This whole trip we kind of compare to each other a bit because they're all kind of similar in terms of like their lakes and stuff.
But like,
yeah, so I would say like, you know, there's stuff that's worse about this park than the other 2 that we've been to this trip. There's also stuff that's better, and there's stuff that's like similar.
so, but
And
then
I'd still say it's around equal to the other
parks.
Yeah, I like the sights here. Because at Renee Brunel, the sights were so good. Ivanhoe, the sights weren't great, but so I would still say an 8 like the other 2.
Yeah, I
think.
get that.
It's a good rating. Because we're not, so 8 it is. Typically we don't, if we filmed when we went to like Sleeping Giant, Superior, like Lake Superior, Pancake Bay, Nays, all those would be like 9.5, 10.
Yeah, those are really good. I really like Lake Superior. You guys should go there.
Yes, and Pancake Bay and Nays I love. So we will see you guys next time at Kettle Lakes Provincial Park.
Bye.
Bye.